I grew up around, and I was just known to be, you know, hard headed out of everybody. And then people seeing that I just made a transition and I was doing a lot of things differently. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't just like hanging out, doing clubs and all that. I was never that type of dude anyway. But I made a big transition, and a lot of people they can't, they can't fathom that. But what brought forth my transition, like what really made the Lord put His hand on my head and start steering me, is just, I don't know. I woke up one day, it seems, and I just started seeing everything for what it actually is, and not for what I thought it was. Because I really thought life that I'm living right now was really something different. I was asleep. I was living in a fantasy, and those were the things that kept getting me trapped up and jammed up in different various situations. So, a lot of things, like I said, happened that made me open up my eyes. Like, yo, what the fuck? And it was so serious and so surreal that it sat me down. I always been a logical type of person, and I always deal with my intuition because I believe in what I feel opposed to what it is I see. You know what I mean? And it's always been accurate when I think like that. You know, defense mechanism. You're protecting yourself, keeping yourself guarded from all foreign entities, because spirituality is real. And that's another thing. People say, yo, so are you religious, or or are you spiritual? Like, what? I'm spiritual. You know what I'm saying? I've always believed in a higher power. I've never been atheist. You know, um, I never ever felt the need to have to go to church or anything like that either to make other people believe that I believe. Because at the end of the day, when it's time for me to get judged like everybody else, we're gonna get judged as individuals. We're not gonna get judged as a pack, as a group. And that's another thing that caused that created that transition for me. You know what I mean? I said, you know what? At the end of the day, the decisions that I make every time I went to jail and stuff like that, I had to deal with those consequences by myself. Like, nobody I was running around hanging out with, partying with, they didn't do that time with me. And I knew I grew and matured when I stopped blaming other people for my consequences. You know what I'm saying? When I went to prison, I wasn't, writing home, or calling home, pointing fingers like, yo, you did this, or why you didn't do this, or why you didn't, because at the end of the day, that's how you push people away. That's already having their own life's obstacles, you know. But that, I'll save that for a whole nother time. You know what I'm saying? I want to say something true to the young generation. Um, I respect what y'all doing. I see what y'all doing. I like how y'all moving. You know, I apologize for all the parents who really just don't understand what it is that you need and what it is that you lacking and why you do what it is you do. When y'all out there shooting each other and all that, and y'all doing what y'all do in the streets, because I mean, at the end of the day, y'all had no male figures there to steer you in any particular direction, so y'all went to each other for that, and this is what you came up with. And when parents opened their eyes and realized what was really going on, y'all was so, y'all, got so entrenched in that lifestyle that parents don't even know how to get you out of it. Listen, if nobody else told y'all this, we acknowledge that you guys are straight generals. You guys acknowledge the fact that you're capable of killing, of shooting, of holding it down. You know that. Okay, you accomplished that. Now, you have to come to a point in life where it's a difference from winning and losing, man. You know, when you out there shooting shit, putting in work, it can happen to you. So you lost. So, I mean, you could be a star, you could be glorified by the streets, and it's only because these same people, they're misled as well. Because a true friend is not going to encourage you to do things that's ultimately going to get you whacked. I don't care who you are. If you look at history, as far as the streets goes, as far as gangs go, the realest, the toughest gets snubbed out. Either they go to prison or they get put in the dirt. That's a guarantee. And you know why? Because the villain never wins in the end, man. You know what I mean? I mean, in this day and time, if we are depicted as being villains, it's only because we're fighting for our rights. And you have powerful entities that want to manipulate that. They want to snub that because they want us to be oppressed. They want us to be like robots on the assembly line. Nobody really knows what's in those vaccines, what's in those shots. All we do really know for a fact is they're pushing this agenda hard body. They don't want to let up. And we have to stand firm and say, no, I'm not taking no shot if what you're saying about this laboratory created virus, if it's not as powerful as you claim it is and everybody can simultaneously agree, then you are not giving me a valid reason to take this shot. Tuberculosis was more serious than what this is right now. And everybody wasn't being pressured to take a shot. What's your real reason for wanting us to take these shots? We paying attention now. We not stupid. We not slow. We know that we're smart and we're acknowledging that and we're waking up. We putting our foot down to that. I swear we are. But I appreciate y'all tuning into this. I hope it was fruitful. I know it's kind of dark. Sometimes, I might use this little theme. I don't know. I'm just test driving. But as I said, I'm a life coach in training. So as I'm talking to people about life, I'm practicing what I'm preaching and I'm doing my best to live it. Because I see the bigger picture for us all. Other than that, God bless, peace, and have a good day, night, wherever you at. Peace.